Hello, everyone. I am going to give you these quick notes and give you a little feedback on what's been going on in my life. But mostly, we're going to discuss this new Beyonce, honey, and how she just came through and did this extra shit out of nowhere that was just totally unexpected. But let me just get a couple things off my chest first. I'm going to try to make this a video that makes sense, but at the same time, don't have me just mumbling on. But you're probably going to hear a lot of different things because y'all know that's just what the fuck I do. So, let me tell y'all about this. I'm going to talk about this person. Have you ever seen the Scorpion show? It's a guy and his friend that like do a lot of different stuff on videos and artists and interviews and of celebrities and things like that. Matter of fact, I think he was like on the Tamar show for like a few minutes or whatever doing something. And I actually follow him, so I gotta keep that real. But let me tell you about this space that I had given to me. Now, as you all know, I'm a real bitch, okay? I don't lie. I don't have time to play. I'm really too old to even do silly stuff, but I want to make sure that there's no conflict anywhere because I don't entertain foolishness, if that makes sense. Well, I have been following Scorpion Kevin for about 2 years now, something like that, because somebody in Atlanta had told me to start looking at his videos, and I was like, oh, I want to see what this is about, and I was interested. And whenever something gets my attention, I do pay attention to it. Now, mind you, I do YouTube shows and a lot of different things, and I don't have nowhere near as many people as Kevin has, or do I have a lot of free time where I'm able to do the videos like I want to do it because I just don't have the time. But I know that I was following Kevin one time, and Kevin was like, he's starting a new diet. And I was like, oop, I'm proud of that because I like to see people, doing positive things with themselves to make their health better. So he was losing this weight, looking great. The bitch was fabulous. Now, mind you, I've met Kevin in person. I've also seen him plenty of places. I've seen that bitch drunk. So that, you know what I'm saying? If I was to go and try to bash somebody, there would be a whole bunch of places that I've seen him where I could be like, ooh, I did this and that, or I seen this and that. But I want to get this straight to all of Kevin's his fans and his friends, like I have, because I got woe out. When Kevin actually was losing his weight, I was proud of him, and I haven't looked at his videos in a while because I've been really busy, like doing my own thing. So the other day, I noticed that he was eating something at a restaurant. And me, what you see is really what you get. So if I see you eating something, I'm going to be like, hi, Kevin, that's not a part of the menu. I'm going to give you your props because I that's just what I do. I mean, I'm going to talk to you like I would talk to you if you were my real friend because why would I hate on somebody that's doing something positive? And I really love who I am, so I really don't have time to talk about nobody in no negative way. If you look at any of my videos, the only time that I've talked about anybody is somebody that's messed with me or talked about me, or like a celebrity that's going through something and I'm nosy, so I was filling out the juice. That's the only thing. Talking down about people, calling people all type of sensational names, having fights and stuff started over dumb bullshit, that ain't my recipe. It don't fit in my cookbook. You can check my resume and my past and my references, honey. I have never, ever, 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 ever been the type of person that's been messy and bothered with foolishness. But I was like, Kevin, I thought you was on your diet. And Kevin came back and told me, now mind you, I didn't take this as Kevin being smart. So, that would be dumb for me to think that Kevin said something smart because why would we be following each other if we don't like each other? Who does shit like that? I mean, if you don't like me and I don't like you, I'm not going to follow you, and I'm definitely not going to subscribe, and I'm not going to be phony and speak to you when I see you and all this stuff. I'm going to just keep my distance and leave you alone. But Kevin did not say nothing to me smart. Well, I didn't feel. Kevin was like, ForrestaB, I'm not on my diet anymore. Now, mind you, we reading this on Instagram, so you don't never know what nobody's true intentions are. But I know what my damn intentions were. I wasn't talking about that bitch in no negative way. And I was just really just like, girl, you eating this heavy stuff and it looked good. I wanted to fuck it up too. And I haven't been sticking to my diet. I mean, I work out twice a day for like 5 days a week, but I haven't really just stuck to how I'm eating. So I was just like playing with him. And every once in a while I might say something to Kevin about child this, child that, just to get a little conversation, let him know that, hey, I'm thinking about you. I follow you when I can, and I respect you and your friend. Because that's what the girls, the real bitches, do. They don't do all that old foolishness. But don't you know, some of Kevin's people from the Scorpion show came looked me up, okay? Bitch looked me up and told me, why are you all up in Kevin's business about him being on a weight, losing weight? I mean, it was like it wasn't no big messages, but I was like, let me stop this here. I'm not talking about that child in no negative way. I don't do that. I am a very genuine person. But who I am is what I am, and what I am is what you see. Honey, I'm not paying no attention to no foolishness. If I know you, I'm going to talk to you the same way. If I've met you out before, I'm going to talk to you the same way. Because that's just the thing that I do. So I'm hoping that no one gets no mess started talking about, ForrestaB's been talking about Kevin in the Scorpion show, or anything like that. If Kevin's talking about me and don't like me, I don't see that. I just don't get that. You know, I don't see why he wouldn't like me, because he's nice when I've seen him, a couple times that I've seen him, and I thought he was just the cutest little thing. But, I mean, if that is the case, I don't care. I don't want to hear it, because I don't do foolishness. I don't like he say, she say, and I always confront the person if I heard it, because I don't like people all in my business trying to tell me things that they've heard, or go back and get stuff told on me, and then we at the club and him and his friends come trying to jump me and act a damn fool. Because, you know, I'm locking bitches up. I don't be fighting and stuff. That just ain't the way I roll. I stopped fighting about 3 months ago. So, anyway, just letting everybody know, I love the Scorpion show. I like both of them, but I've only met Kevin. I like Kevin. I think his shows are funny whenever I get a chance to see them. But as fellow YouTubers, we're going to hopefully, you know, help each other out and talk about different things to help each other, because that's what we do. I'm not going to tag him in my video, because I don't come up on people's names and stuff. I just want this to be out so they can know that I ain't got no nasty bone in my damn body. I'm a grown bitch, like .com, org, and net and gov. I just don't do that. So we're going to leave that at that. I will, and the second of all, if you are anybody's fans and friends, hoes, mind your business. What the fuck you worried about what we got going on? If me and that bitch was fighting and arguing, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Because you ain't getting into the argument of the fight. You just trying to take sides and be messy. He don't even know you. You know, I don't even know you. I don't get mad at people I don't know. So why would you try to even confront me? You done got your big dumb face and went all the way from the Scorpion show to the ForrestaB show to try to come after me over some shit that you misunderstood. And it's freedom of speech. I mean, we on each other's page talking about stuff all the time. But follow me and understand what I'm about before you come for me, because I don't do shit like that. That's just dumb to me. It's messy. And this will be the end of that, because I'm not going to keep on going about it. But I just wanted to be out there. Kevin, bitch, you know I like you. I love you. Kisses and hugs. Your show is fabulous. I'm hoping to see something about, well, actually, I did see in my news feed on Facebook where you did a video about the Beyonce thing, her CD or something coming out. So I'll probably look that up probably Tuesday or Wednesday when I got some time to just really just sit and go over a lot of different stuff on YouTube and stuff. Because I want y'all to keep this in mind. I get on this YouTube and stuff just to be acting silly and having fun and stuff. This YouTube and Facebook and stuff is not my life. I just let everyone see what I'm doing to show them that it's possible for you to have fun, enjoy who you are as a person, and not being no messy, dumb bullshit. I'm in my 30s now, so hey, I'm doing what the fuck I need to do. I ain't never been into it with no damn boys, girls, sissies, or punks, unless it was over some foolishness that was with my money, somebody trying to check me, and little crazy stuff like that. Nothing big, and that's been a long time ago. So I love the bitch, so I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to leave it alone. Now, the other piece of scoop is, can I please get a round of applause to the club owners in Nashville, Tennessee? I just came from 2 different clubs, and I just respect them clubs so much because they let me in for free. They give me this little VIP special. They give a girl some drinks. And I went to Limelight tonight, and when I tell you, C Wiz was straight rocking the damn DJ booth, and they got me drunk. I really feel like I'm tipsy. But I'm like a suburban drunk. Like when I drink, it's like I just get real serious and I'm calm. I don't get all silly and fall out acting fool. Plus, I don't want nothing to happen to my hair because you know it's real. I don't have time for it to be falling out or breaking over some mess. Um, Third off, what is going on with Beyonce nose? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't even have my cell phone in here to tell you. Oh hell, I guess I can go through some of this stuff. I don't really have a problem with what Beyonce's doing, but I'm gonna tell y'all hoes. Last night at midnight, this bitch released a CD with no promotion, no advertising. I didn't know nothing. Gay people act like they have came from the land of Beyonce. You hear me? They were so happy and surprised that Beyonce had a CD out. Ooh, I hope I ain't catching no damn call. They was so happy that this bitch had a CD out. They was just praising her. And so my big old goofy self, I go on iTunes and try to I'm like, I'm gonna go on and support this bitch, and I'm gonna buy. Yes, this bitch is bad. All right, Kenya, honey. Looking at one of her pictures on Instagram, on Facebook. I mean, I went to the iTunes and whatever, and I was like, you can get 32. I guess it's 18 songs and 18 videos, all for $32.99, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not giving this bitch no more money. I don't know if y'all looked at my video before, but I told y'all last year when she was on the I Am Carter tour or the Carter tour, whatever the name of it is, she was coming out with another CD because at the concert, I was at the BET Award thing and her show that she had there. And the only thing this bitch was doing was all the other songs that came out on all the other CDs doing the same kicks and twirls that she was doing with B-Day and damn Sasha and that other bitch. So in my mind, I'm like, this bitch charging all this money and she ain't got no new CD out. A new CD was gonna come out. I'd be goddamn if this bitch didn't release the CD last night, which is gonna bring another tour, which is gonna sell out because the kids is gonna eat it up. I gotta give her props. The bitch did all of that. I'm not a hater. I think Beyonce is the shit. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I don't like her CDs that's been coming out the past couple years. I mean, I've liked a couple songs on them. I've bumped and kicked and twirled a little bit, but this new CD, I have heard it and I've seen the videos. I think it's gonna have to grow on me because I'm sick of her coming out with any and everything. I'm not gonna keep paying this bitch money just to start screaming and hollering and throw her hair and put a little eyeshadow on and some Maybelline and put some earrings in her ear and then go give her a whole bunch of money. I can't do that no more. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna personally wait for Mariah Carey CD come out because one thing about her, she's gonna have some jams on her CD and she's not gonna be trying to do all this other different stuff. And I know she's the number one diva in my opinion. But Beyonce, I looked at some of these videos. Now I'm gonna tell you, I did like the superpower beginning of the video. I thought that was good. I'm trying to look over my notes that I did on my Facebook. If you follow me on Facebook, you read what I'm talking about. I did like superpower. That was real cute. That damn song, Bow Down Bitches, I forgot what the name of it was called. That video looked dumb. I didn't like that at all because I'm not used to seeing Beyonce as a thug. I'm used to seeing her fuck a thug, but I'm not used to her being a thug. So when she tries to switch like that, it's just like, how black people used to call white people wiggers. That's what that shit looked like to me. Beyonce trying to do too much. She's trying to be a thugger. She's trying to be a thug, but your bank account is up here with the celeb. So, bitch, I mean, I need it to be believable and passable. Now, if you're acting, I'll wait on you to do your roles in a movie because that's not what I'm liking. I did like her video, Rocket. That was cute. I'm always a good bitch for somebody that's in black and white, throwing their hair and swinging and laying all on the bed and stuff. I'm seductive, freaky, sexy shit. That's all me. This damn video that she had called, I forgot. I think it's Potential. I can't remember it since I can't see my handwriting. I can't understand what I typed on here. I just put Beyonce P video. I can't remember the name. I think it was Potential or Portion or it's something with a P. I forgot. That was cute. I did like that. My jam though was Bow. That bitch did that, honey, with them girls. She's like, I said, yes! I love that. Is it worth $32.99? Hell no. But I will get a bitch $6.99 because I did like the one song on there. And this other one, she was just standing still looking stupid. Ghost video. Bitch, you already got people spreading rumors saying that you work with Illuminati and all these different people. Why in the fuck is you gonna do something with some ghosts? You need to stay away from anything that make people think spirits and demons. Just don't do that because I'm not gonna buy it if I think you with the demons and spirits. And I'm looking at that video and I'm like, this bitch looking around, this shit flying around on her. I'm like, you know. But if you want to see the videos, you can go to my page because it's on my Facebook page under ForrestaB. But I want y'all to get that bitch her props. When I tell y'all it's early and I was outside at the club, I went to 2 different clubs and I had, you know, I don't like putting on no heavy shit going to the club. So if I have pneumonia tomorrow, it's what I get because I had my silly ass outside being silly. Knowing that I needed some damn clothes on, but whatever the case. Oh, I need to go get me some 7-Up from downstairs, honey. But anyway, so my opinion, will I go to the next Beyonce concert? Yeah, I will. Will I buy her CD? Yes, but it will be at Best Buy. I'll probably use some of my reward points and get the CD for like free, or my boyfriend will probably buy it because he likes to buy me stuff that he thinks I enjoy, and I probably would enjoy it. But I think again, it's probably one of them CDs that's gonna have to grow on me. But I'm sick of Beyonce's music having to grow on me. Bitch, I don't need you to grow on me no more. From here on out, I want to pick up a CD. I need you to take me back to me, myself, and I. That I really need that. I think my spirit is begging for a little me, myself, and I. All this other shit is okay. I mean, I heard one song, and you know, a freaky lyric is always gonna get my attention because I like freaky shit. She said something about he broke her buttons apart and he Monica Lewinsky on her dress. So that means she was sucking Jay-Z's dick and he nutted on her dress. See, I'm not knowing if I want to have you in my mind as a slut freak. You know, I like a regular freak to represent because, I mean, regular freaks is cute, but a slut freak when you admitting to sucking dick and deep throat and all that, because, you know, we all know Jay-Z got a big dick, but I don't want to know you sucking on the dick because he's old. So to me, that's like you sucking on your daddy's dick. And that's not cute, so don't do that no more. But, oh, girl, I'm choking, bitch. Where's my vitamin C and my 7-Up? Damn it. Oh, I'm feeling it. It's got me choking. Anyway. But that bitch did that for the most part. I mean, I can't come out with a CD, and it does as well as it did. It was on the news earlier today. iTunes said that it was the fastest selling CD on iTunes in iTunes history. So, congratulations, this bitch did that. Don't you think it's funny though? Like everybody that mostly bought her music was gay, and like straight boys, and even some of these dumb girls, they'll be like, I can't stand gay people, I can't stand faggots, I can't this and that, but you know, you gonna go support the Beyonce movement. You know, y'all gonna go buy you gonna get all the sissies together to buy a whole bunch of stuff, but you can't support them when they going through something. You know, I'm like, how many punks and sissies will Beyonce and Jay-Z really stand up and represent besides something with preventing AIDS or something like that, you know, or you being a backup dancer for or something. Like, when will you really ever just see her just come out and just be like, I love the gays do this and that. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of times there's a lot of phoniness going on in the game, and I'm feeling like this might be one of them because the gays are buying all these celebrities' music, even the rappers, and the rappers are the number one people saying we don't like punks and, you know, no homo and all this and that, but all the gay clubs that I done been to, them damn girls was in there with saggy jeans and stuff looking like the rap images. like 50 cents and all the Timberlands on and all that. So it's just like, y'all girls need to know what y'all rocking, when you're doing the support team. I just think it should be 50-50, but that's a whole nother story. I'm going to leave that alone, but some shit in the game, and it's definitely stupid, but whatever. But I just think that that's a lot going on with that CD, and I do like it for the most part, but I don't know if I'm gonna just bump it yet. So give me a couple weeks, I'll let you know what I think. I don't know. I am really tired. I am sleepy as hell. Scorpion King, Kevin, and Cal. I think that's his name because I forgot. Oh, I hope they don't be wearing me out because I don't forgot this child's name. He's cute as can be too, honey. With a little hat on. I just be, when I get in there, because the videos are like long videos, so that I got to put my facial on and sit and watch. But I'm definitely a fan. Love you all dearly. And if I did offend you by asking, playing with you about the diet thing, I did not mean to. Honestly, I promise you I didn't. I think what it was is I haven't really looked at a lot of the videos lately, so I probably missed a couple episodes of you saying something else besides being on a diet. So just know that I'm genuine when I say this. I am not trying to pick with you, antagonize you, or act stupid, because that is not my thing. And if you did feel that I was messing with you in any shape, form, or fashion, bitch, hit me up. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will gladly give you my number to call me, and or I can call you, or I'll catch you in one of these clubs. So I'm sure we'll pass each other again, and I will give you a hug and a kiss and explain to you why it is not that serious, because I wouldn't do that to anybody on YouTube. I done seen B. Scott and a whole bunch of other YouTube personalities, and all of them say the same thing. They love how I'm so real with them, and I'm not fake and phony and lie and try to get all in they on their fan base. It's just not my thing. Y'all is taking over YouTube. Y'all do YouTube and love it to the fullest. But as far as this girl right here, this is truly just a hobby. Something that I jump back and forth from because I have a lot of fans and friends that follow me from my music and a lot of different shows and stuff that I'm on and different things that I do for the ForrestaB brand. And YouTube bashing and fighting, or even in person doing that, y'all got all that. So if anybody feel that I'm doing that, that is not my thing. I don't do it. You did not hear no crazy shit coming out this mouth. And I want you to know also, I am the type of person, if I don't like you, if I have a problem with you, I'll say it. I would say, this is why I don't like this bitch. And I would say it to your face. I'm not going to say it behind your back because that would mean that, I'm scared of you or that I'm being phony. I would say it to your face because I believe if it's said to your face, then you got to respect the bitch because I'm keeping it real. And plus, I don't want to be fake and phony hugging and talking to people and stuff that don't like me. That's dumb. You don't like me, but I'm talking to you. That make me look like the fucking fool. I'm not gonna do no bullshit like that. So don't think that I'm talking about you when I say that you looking crazy, you eating all that food and all that little crazy stuff. That's just me playing with you as like your sister, your friend. Like I thought that you really was watching your diet and you was fucking up that food. I was like, no bitch, wait a minute, girl, you eating that food that's not keeping to the diet. But it wasn't in a bad way. And tell your fans, honey, if they want to come back and comment someone and talk crazy to me, they more than welcome. Because usually I don't even read that shit, but I've just seen four little messages that somebody said, you talking about Kevin? And I was like, who is Kevin? And I had to think about it. I was like, you talking about Kevin from the Scorpion show. Now, I didn't answer back to him because I'm not going to answer back. But I was just like, y'all finna try to start some mess, and I don't get mess started, and I don't like to be in mess. So just know that it's love and kisses and hugs and nothing but hair throwing. I do not do nothing messy. Kisses and loves. Okay, so I don't know if I sound like I'm drunk or not, but I'm pretty sure I'm close to it because they were doing 3-for-1s at this one club and my drinks was free. And so if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you'll see how I had the little drinks, bitch. I wasn't sharing with nobody, honey. I did let my friend suck on a piece of ice because it had some liquor inside of it. But other than that, the bitch was not finna eat up my damn drink, honey. I needed that because it's Cheers is a fucking weekend now. Toast to that. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all so deeply. 2014 is exciting. I have a lot going on in 2014. I'm so happy. Um, I need somebody to do my website. So if any of y'all do websites and I don't want no project ghetto looking website. I want the nice stuff. So just letting you know, hit me up and we'll see where we can go from there. And I did look at this video the other day, Kevin, that you were doing. It was on Instagram, something about you redoing your website or you're doing the intro for the show. Now, me personally, I like helping everybody. I don't mind it because I get blessed with so much stuff, so I like that. So if you could help me, bitch, help me get an intro for my show, okay? I need it to come on when I do my videos, the ForrestaB show, and I want one of them pictures with my eyebrows up, and I'm just giving you side face. Oh, that's cute. Oh. It's the ForrestaB show. It's the ForrestaB show. La 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 la. I want that. So Kevin, if you feel like helping me, hit me up. I'll pay you, honey, because I do need it. And I'm taking a lot of trips meeting fans next year. That is something new that I'm going to do. So hit me up and let me know your city. I'm willing to come to the hood, but I'm not probably won't stay in the hood too long. I was raised in the hood. I done changed my ways. So but I will have a great plan together for us. Trust me. And I'm just acting silly, bitch. Y'all probably come over your house and eat and every damn thing. I'm ignorant, so I ain't gonna tell me what's gonna happen. But I'm so excited. But anyway, I will talk to you all later. I love you so much. Thank you all for following me. And if you all don't know who Kevin is or the Scorpion Show, go follow him. He and his friend are extremely funny, especially when they be going back and forth talking about different people. They love Beyonce and Kelly, and they even like Tamar. Now, they done wore out a couple of hoes, too. But as a celebrity, you got to be ready to take on any and everybody. So, I ain't going to judge it. I ain't going to say nothing crazy about it. But I will say they done wore out some hoes before. And I was watching, wearing them out, too. Because as y'all know, I did well Rihanna out about going back to Chris Brown. So, that's a whole nother video. Anyway, love you like my luggage. I'll speak to you all later. Thanks for following me. And hopefully next time I will not be all off the wall with stuff. But honey, them goddamn drinks was fire. And I'm grown. So if I'm going to do it, I got to do it right. Love yourself more than the person kissing on your neck. Always remember, if you can't be cool with yourself, you ain't going to be able to hang with a whole bunch of people. Because they're going to be phony. And they're going to be trying to take over your spirit. And it ain't worth nothing. Just love who you are first. Self-love, always. Kisses. Ah!